This video contains everything you need to know about the Euphoric brothers, from their very first game to their biggest controversies, from forgotten projects and secret games to the massive success of Garten of BanBan. We're diving deep into their entire journey, every channel, every game, every mystery, revealed in one full story. This isn't just a timeline. This is the complete history of one of the most unpredictable indie developers on the internet. Welcome to the world of the Euphoric brothers. The year was 2016. On March 17th, a YouTube channel called jumbobosh uploaded its first ever video. It was strange, a little chaotic, and it featured a weird, pixelated brown figure dancing on screen. And the brothers didn't stop there. Soon after, jumbobosh began uploading videos about Minecraft, tutorials, short stories, and small creative experiments. They weren't famous, they weren't trending, but they were building something. Slowly, quietly, patiently, but something shifted in 2018. 2 years after their first YouTube video, the brothers decided to enter a completely different world, game development, and not under the name Euphoric Brothers, not yet. Instead, they used a different title, the Prime Movers. Their first game was released on March 31st, 2018, titled Why War? It was a small indie 2D shooter adventure game, priced at just $2, but its story was surprisingly deep. You played as two soldiers from opposite sides of a war, soldiers who didn't even know why they were fighting. Instead of following orders, they broke all the rules and teamed up to destroy their own leaders, hoping to end the war from within. It was risky, emotional, and personal. For the brothers, this game wasn't just code, it was a message. A year later, on July 10, 2019, they released their second game. This is Space. Still $2, but a completely different tone. This time, it was a 2D multiplayer ragdoll action game set in space. You played as astronauts trying to survive waves of invading aliens by literally throwing them into furniture and walls. It was weird, chaotic, and filled with slapstick humor, and it showed just how unpredictable the brothers' creativity could be. Just 2 months later, on September 7th, 2019, their third game arrived. Where Are We Now? This was their most expensive game yet, priced at $5, and the most ambitious. You woke up stranded on a floating island with no memory of how you got there. Using logic and puzzles, you had to find ways to move across other islands, encountering survivors along the way. But here's the twist. Your choices mattered. The story changed depending on what you did. It wasn't just a game, it was a branching narrative, an experience. Then came the fourth and final title under the Prime Movers name, Simple Fear, released on February 17, 2020. Like the name suggests, this one was dark, disturbing, psychological, and maybe a little too real. It was priced again at $2, but during all this, they never abandoned YouTube. Even as they worked on their games, they kept uploading content on the jumbobosh channel, building an audience, engaging with fans, and eventually hitting 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. A huge milestone for any small creator. But that wasn't the only thing they launched. In 2020, they created another YouTube channel called Midnight Duck. This channel was something different. Here, the brothers uploaded short horror stories with creepy 2D animations, the same art style they would later become famous for in their future games. It was clear now. They were finding their voice, a mix of storytelling, animation, horror, and game development. And then came 2021, the year everything changed. The year when the Euphoric brothers officially stepped onto the main stage and started taking game development seriously. This was no longer just a hobby. It was the beginning of something massive. A new era was about to begin. In early 2021, they created a brand new Steam account under the name Euphoric Universe, complete with a new logo and a fresh identity. This wasn't just a rebrand, it was a full reset, a new chapter. They also launched a new YouTube channel titled Euphoric Brothers, along with a Twitter account and an official Discord server to start building a community from the ground up. This time, they were focused, strategic, and more experienced. And on January 15, 2021, they released their first official game as Euphoric Brothers, Swallow the Blue. This was a 2D horror experience set inside inside the bizarre and unsettling Sapphire Hotel. This surreal title introduced the world to the Euphoric brothers' signature blend of tension, mystery, and oddball storytelling. Next up is their second game, Introvert, a teenager simulator. This one sparked a small controversy. Why? Because it tackled heavy themes like school bullying and depression. The story centers around a teenager navigating school life, inner emotions, and suicidal thoughts. It caught the attention of many content creators who praised its bold storytelling despite its simple mechanics. Then came their first mini hit, He Needs His Medicine. This short horror experience is still one of their most popular early games, earning over 1,000 reviews on Steam. You play as a police officer, entering a bizarre apartment where you must mix ingredients to prepare a final dose of medicine for a grotesque creature. What makes it unique? There are 6 possible endings based on what you prepare. Players love the strange setup, the tension, and the mystery behind who or what you're really helping. The fourth title is How We Got Here, a narrative-driven game that drops you on a mysterious floating island. You have no idea how you got there. The goal? Explore multiple islands, uncover hidden secrets, and meet other survivors who slowly reveal what happened. It's a very different kind of game. More exploration, less horror, but it shows the Euphoric brothers' range. Now let's talk about their first ever multiplayer game, Life on a Pizza. Yes, you heard that right. In this chaotic party game, you're not the one eating the pizza, you're one of the toppings. Your job? Survive against a giant biting jaw and waves of ants. Players can customize pizzas, choose from different toppings, and engage in various game modes, including PvP. While it didn't get the same love as their horror titles, it was a fun experiment in genre bending. Next, we have Fleshwater, one of their most artistic and chilling works. The premise is deeply disturbing. You return to a mysterious pool to erase all traces of your past actions and feed a terrifying pet one final time. The pet's meal, depending on how you prepare it, leads to one of 4 different endings. With detailed visuals, voice acting, and atmospheric tension, this game left a lasting impression and is still praised by horror game fans. Next is Human Apocalypse, the first full-paid non-BanBan game from the Euphoric brothers. The story takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a virus once turned humans into zombies. The virus has been cured, but the cured people now have green skin. You play as one of these individuals navigating a city filled with prejudice, secrets, and mysteries. Human Apocalypse shows just how ambitious the Euphoric brothers are when creating outside the BanBan universe. Then we have Egghead Gumpty, a full 3D horror game set in an infinite, procedurally generated juvenile facility. Players are hired to investigate the mystery behind the disappearance of all staff and inmates. You explore endless hallways while being stalked by a terrifying egg-shaped creature named Egghead Gumpty. The game features a unique mechanic. When Egghead is watching you, a warning appears, and you must find him before he attacks. This builds tension and immersion in a completely new way for the Euphoric brothers games. It's creepy, innovative, and even features a secret Easter egg in Garten of BanBan 7. And after Egghead Gumpty, the Euphoric brothers released their most well-known game, Garten of BanBan, and was available for free on Steam. It introduced players to BanBan's kindergarten, a once thriving daycare that was mysteriously abandoned after all the children disappeared. Players took on the role of a parent searching for their missing child, only to uncover the horrifying secrets hidden within the facility. The first game was the shortest in the series, featuring only 2 monsters, Opila Bird and jumbobosh, who appeared at the end of the game. Despite its simple gameplay, the game quickly gained attention. Many YouTubers started playing it, and Garten of BanBan suddenly became a big name in indie horror. However, not everyone was impressed. The game's character designs and mechanics led to heavy criticism, and many people made memes mocking the game. Others criticized the Euphoric brothers for rushing development, and the backlash only grew stronger after the release of Garten of BanBan 2. Less than 2 months later, on March 3rd, 2023, Garten of BanBan 2 was released. This sequel expanded on the story with a longer playtime and introduced new characters like Nabnob, Sheriff Toadster, Slow Celine, Baby Opila Birds, and Zolphius. Unlike the first game, BanBan 2 was not free. It was priced at $6, which led to even more backlash. Many players complained that the game wasn't worth the price especially because of bugs and glitches. At the same time, the Euphoric brothers made some controversial tweets, which only fueled the drama. Despite the criticism, the developers didn't stop. On May 5th, 2023, Garten of BanBan 3 was released. This game introduced several important new characters, including Queen Bouncelia, Tartabird, Nabnalina, Tamataki, and Chamataki, and most importantly, Stinger Flynn. This installment also revealed some of the most significant locations in the series, making it a key part of the franchise's expanding lore. Interestingly, by the time BanBan 3 was released, the drama surrounding the series had started to die down. If you look at the reviews for BanBan 3, they were much more positive compared to the previous games. Then, on August 11, 2023, Garten of BanBan 4 was released. This game introduced Bittergiggle, a major new character, and expanded the roles of Queen Bouncelia, Zolphius, and Tamataki and Chamataki. One of the most important additions in this game was Sheriff Toadster, who would go on to play a massive role in the series. However, BanBan 4 was also involved in an unusual incident. It was leaked by an unknown user before its official release. But then something even stranger happened. The Euphoric brothers suddenly released 2 new game pages on Steam at the same time, one for BanBan 5 and one for BanBan 6. But instead of releasing BanBan 5, they skipped it entirely and launched BanBan 6 first. This confused a lot of fans who weren't sure if BanBan 5 had been cancelled or delayed. Despite the confusion, Garten of BanBan 6 was released in December 2023. This game introduced several new characters and expanded the storyline even further. One of the most important additions was Sir Dadadoo, a powerful new enemy. By this point, the BanBan series had released 5 games in just 1 year, an insane development speed for an indie game franchise. But after BanBan 6, something changed. For the first time, fans had to wait months for the next game. BanBan 7 took 5 months to develop, making it the longest gap between releases in the series. Naturally, expectations were high. When BanBan 7 finally launched on May 10, 2024, it exceeded many fans' expectations. Even some people who originally criticized the series admitted that BanBan 7 had improved a lot in terms of graphics, characters, and story. This game featured one of the saddest moments in the series, as well as one of its scariest jump scares. After BanBan 7, fans eagerly waited for BanBan 8. The Euphoric brothers released 2 trailers for the game, but months passed without a release date. Then, something completely unexpected happened. Instead of releasing BanBan 8, the Euphoric brothers dropped a trailer for BanBan 0. This was something never seen before in indie horror. Rather than moving forward, the developers decided to go backward with a prequel. At first, fans were confused, but excitement quickly grew when it was revealed that BanBan 0 would explore the origins of BanBan's kindergarten. Even more surprising, BanBan 0 was going to be free, just like the first game. After months of waiting, BanBan 0 was finally released on February 21st, 2025. This game revealed some of the most shocking secrets in the series and helped explain the confusing ending of BanBan 7. It was also the first game in the series to only have case update reports as journals, and the first to launch with achievements. But now, fans are once again waiting for BanBan 8. So far, there's no official release date, but some fans believe it could come out in May, just like BanBan 7. However, in the middle of all these releases, there's still one major mystery. What happened to BanBan 5? Many fans have speculated that the game is secretly in development and could be the final game in the series. Apart from the main series, the Euphoric brothers are also working on several partner program games. These include Missing BanBan, Karting of BanBan, and Garten of BanBan VR. While these games are not part of the main story, they are still connected to the BanBan universe. In Garten of BanBan VR, players will experience BanBan's kindergarten in virtual reality with a brand new story. This isn't just a VR remake of the original game. It's an entirely separate experience set in the same world. Karting of BanBan is a multiplayer racing game featuring characters from the series, and Missing BanBan is a 2D game where players must find their missing friend in a dark forest. Interestingly, Sheriff Toadster is playing a major role in Missing BanBan, which could hint at more lore connections to the main series. Just a few days ago, a demo version of Missing BanBan was also released, giving players their first taste of the game. Both Missing BanBan and Karting of BanBan are set to release in 2025, making this a big year for Garten of BanBan fans. The Euphoric brothers have already released 7 main games, plus BanBan 0, and now they are expanding the series even further. What started as a small indie horror game has now grown into a massive franchise with deep lore and a dedicated fan base.